Hi guys, welcome back to my channel CodeMelon. So in this video, I'll start with TypeORM framework, which is an object relational mapping framework. In general, object refers to the model of your application. Relational part refers to the relationship between tables in RDBMS, and the mapping part refers to the act of bridging the model and our tables. So once you write your data model in one place, it becomes easier to update, maintain, delete, and reuse the code. So TypeORM is like very flexible, abstracts the DB system away from the application and allows us to benefits from the use of OOPS concepts. It also has the TypeScript compiler, which takes the files of TypeScript and compiles them into JavaScript files. So if you want to know further details about TypeORM, I'll give some links in the description box below. So like without wasting any time, let's start. First of all, start with the project. We'll open the new terminal, and since you already know, like starting the Node.js project, we need to give this command npm init. This will automatically give us package.json, and now we have to install Sequelize, since we are using Sequelize. Okay, so it is installed. We'll also install some of the packages like Express, body parser. In this project, I am using MySql, so I will install MySql package too. You can use any database you want. Okay, now I'm gonna make a file app.js in order to make the connection to the DB. Now let's start. Const app equals to express and const express equals to require express. Let's define port. I am giving 8080. You can give any port as you want. App.use slash routes. Routes we're gonna create now after this app.js file. App.listen port, that will be a function. Console.log server listening at port. Just save it. Now we'll create one folder src, and inside src I'll create models, and inside models I'll create one file index.js. In index.js we'll define our Sequelize connection. So we have to first import Sequelize and data types. Sequelize. Now let's define the DB connection. Const Sequelize equals to new Sequelize tutorial. I have already created a DB by the name of tutorial. The password of my database is root and user is also root. Host is none other than localhost. Dialect means MySQL, and port you can give 3308. Now, in order to see that the connection is successful, we have to just authenticate it. Then it will be a function console.log that connection is established. Okay. Dot catch if any error, then it will console error establishing connection. Cool. Okay, so now const db equals to curly braces db dot sequelize equals to sequelize and db dot sequelize equals to sequelize. Okay, so this tutorial database I've already created. Now inside tutorial I want a customer table. So db dot customer equals to require, and since we have not created any model named as customer, we'll create one file here and give customer.js. Now if we go to customer.js, we have to create customer table. This is what TypeORM does. No, like it automatically creates any table. You just don't have to go and create the table. It will just check that the table already exists or not, and if it does not, then it will create it automatically. Sequelize, this we don't require. Data types, which implies const customer equals to sequelize dot define, and this here it will be customer since we want our table name to be customer. Now we'll give the field name. So ID, I want CD ID to be the primary key. The type of the CD ID will be integer and primary key. We need to set it as true. And also auto increment, set it as true. Now let's give first name also. Type data types dot string and allow null false so that it won't take any null values. Let's also give email, which also be string, allow null false. CD age, type will be integer, and default value, let's set it as null. If the user does not wish to give that age, then it can automatically take null value. Let's save it. Let's go to index file, and here we have already given, we just need to import our customer module here. So db.customer equals to require customer. I hope it is clear till now. Now we'll give Sequelize.data types, and if the table does not exist, it will automatically create it. So for that we need to write this thing, sync force true, dot then will be a function console.log customer table created, or dot catch error saying error occurred, error creating customer table. Okay, now at last we have to export this module. Exports equals to db. Just save it. Now src we have created models, and now in src we'll create one more folder, controller. In this we're gonna write our APIs. Let's create a file in controller, cust controller. Go to cust controller, and now here we're gonna start by importing this db, because without that we cannot insert or update or do anything with the database. So models, we'll import it, also the table, const customer equals to db dot customer, const Sequelize and data types equals to require Sequelize. Now we'll start with the first method, that is creating a customer. So const create customer equals to async request response and next. You can give try and catch block. Now here we can give just error message. So it will be ID will be automatically generated because we have already given in our customer model that it will be an auto incremented value. So we just have to pass data equals to await customer dot create cd slash first name request dot body dot first name. For our convenience, I'm just giving first name. cd slash email and age is also there. Email request dot body dot email and age. Request dot body dot age. So it will create by whatever you pass in the postman, it will automatically create a customer. Now let's just give a response message. Customer created and data. Save it. Now we have created a method customer. We have to also export this method so that we can use it in our routes. Exports equals to create customer. Now in Sassy, I'll create one more folder of routes. Inside that, I'll create one file, routes.js. Here I'll import our controller. Customer controller. And we'll also give express because we are using router. Express dot router. Now we'll give the path slash customer controller dot create customer, and we'll just export this module as router. Now we'll go to our app.js file and here we have to import it. Const routes equals to require okay. So let's do npm start. Okay, I haven't installed NodeMon. It is installed. Now go to package.json and here in the scripts you just add start NodeMon app.js. Save it and then do npm start. So here you can see that the customer table is created, and here it also checks that the customer table exists or not. If it exists already, then it won't create, and otherwise it will create a new table by the name of customer. And here cdid is a integer having auto increment and primary key. So yes, I hope this video was helpful. I'll continue with the rest of the methods in the next video. Thanks for watching.